Hello and welcome back. This is DMAC. Today I'm going to be looking at this Schlage kick cylinder. Very nice. Came to me recently in a box of locks from the States, which I'm kind of just working my way through. But yeah, just been having a play with this one. So this is a 6-pin. I think they come as standard. I've not opened this one, but I think as standard they come with standard pins. So we've got 6 pins on the top, and then we've got the bit in there. But this one is the Schlage Everest, so we've got this little mountain style Everest symbol just there on the keyway. And what that means, if we look on this side of the key, we've just got a little bit of weirdness going on there. We've got this channel down the side and this little sort of cut there. And what that is for is we've got a little sprung check pin just in the back of the keyway, which prevents the core turning unless you enter the right key. So as we put this in, that pin will just retract, there we go, and then the core's free to turn. So that's just an extra element that we need to pick. So what we need to do is, this pick should do, we're going to need to sort of go in the bottom of the keyway like that, find that pin and just depress it like that so the core can turn. This does remind me of this Vero brass body. I picked this one on the channel a while ago. Very nice lock, very robust padlock. But this has a similar feature in that you've got, I think it's 4 pins up the top, and then there's one that sits in the bottom of the keyway. And you have to kind of treat it as a normal pin. And just sort of pick the ones at the top and then pick that check pin down the bottom. So I think I've watched a few videos on these. Sometimes people pick this first, sometimes it's picked at the end, sometimes at a random point in the picking order. I think it just depends on the lock as far as, you know, what the binding order is going to be. So we'll just put it in, we'll pick it as normal, and if those pins aren't responding, I'll just reach down and try and get this check pin. When I first looked at these keyways, let's zoom you in, it's a bit lighter down there. Yeah, I thought they looked quite difficult because they're quite paracentric because of this sort of nub of warding which comes out there. But you can actually go from the bottom of the keyway there. And they are really just wide open. You've just got to go at that slight angle in order to pick it. So let's get them in the vise and see if we can't, put them in the right way, see if we can't get that done. Make sure he works. So because we've got that open keyway, I'll use my 15 thousandths Sparrows deep hook, which should do the job. And I'll zoom you in just a bit so you can see what's going on. And I'll grab a tension wrench. There we go. And let's see what we've got. So 1, 2, 3 is binding. Little click on 3. Little click on 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, not getting anything, so we will just try that check pin, I think, in just a sec. Give them a go, and we got a little click off of it which may have set it, or it may not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was 4 there, got a nice click on there. I'm not getting much else. I wonder if that check pin has popped out. No, I think he's still in. One's binding, and there we go. We've got him open. So I wonder if that check pin actually had just slipped out a little, and I'm just going in there and checking it. Got us the open, but yeah, either way, fun little pick, that one. I'll shut him up because I've got the key, and then we can gut him and peek at what's inside. Let's get these out of the way. Grab a pinning tray down. Now I think you ideally you'd have a Schlage follower, but I don't have one of those. But I think all we need to do is just depress this pin, little sprung pin there, and turn this brass ring, and we should be able to get him off. It's a much nicer system, I think. You got that little brass ring there, and then we've got this little brass rod and a little spring. It's a much nicer system than the crappy C-clips that we seem to get over here. Right, I think I should just be able to slide him straight out, no follower. If you can line up, there we go. So yeah, we've got all the pins there, and just there we've got the check pin depressed, and he's being held in by the key at the moment, so I'm going to leave him there just while I dump these pins out. That's one. I think these are all standard. I've got a couple of these Everests and a few other little Schlage cylinders to play with, and they're the first ones that I've played with. And oh, there's the completely forgot about that one. Yes, the first ones that I've played with, they do seem to have really nice tolerances in them. Yeah, that was the little check pin there that I completely forgot about, and he fell out, and I believe I've lost the spring. Yeah, he's come out, but I'll fish about on the floor at some point and find that. And there's no countermilling, nothing exciting going on in the core. We'll just quickly peek at what's up top. I think they're all standards. So far they are. Yeah, all standard pins in there. But yeah, I think what makes it a nice little pick is good tolerances that I've noticed so far since picking these Schlage cylinders. I think if I had some security pins in the top, they'd be so much better. Certainly harder to pick for sure. But yeah, it's a nice little addition having that extra pin on the bottom, and yeah, very much like this brass Vero, which I've featured before. Anyway, I'll show you a quick close-up of the pins, nothing exciting, just a standard pin in there. It might be quite interesting one day to pop some security pins in one of these and then see how it behaves then. Or possibly bastardise one of these and make it into a challenge lock. We shall see. Anyway, that's my video for today. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.